Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and showing you guys a demo on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, as well as the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. Now these are two of the products that she came out with for her holiday release for 2017, and I could not be more excited when I saw that she had released these. I think that the palette is so gorgeous, and I have the Modern Renaissance and the Subculture palette, and I love both of them, so naturally I had to get the Prism palette to complete my collection of the velvety covered palettes that she has come out with. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my demo, and then we will get into my thoughts on this collection. Hey guys, so I'm starting by priming my eyelids with the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is a really important step because it helps your eyeshadow to last for a really long time, and it prevents creasing as well. Then I'm going in with the Wet n Wild single shadow in the shade Brulee, and I'm just putting that all over my lid to set the primer and to help the shadows blend better. Then I'm putting down some tape. Now going into the Prism palette, I'm taking the shade Unity and putting that all over my crease. And just buffing that out all over the crease, not precisely at all. Now I'm taking the shade Lure and putting that a little more precisely into my crease. Now going into the shade Eden, I'm buffing that into the crease as well, using an even more precise brush. Now I'm going in with the shade Parallel to deepen up the outer V. And I'm just carefully blending that on my outer corner, being careful not to drag it up too far into my crease. Now I'm taking the shade Lucid and I'm going to be applying that all over my lid. And at first I'm going to be using my flat shader brush, but later you'll see me going in with my finger to intensify the shade just on the very center of my lid. And I went ahead and finished up my face makeup, and now going back to eyes, I'm going back into the shade Eden, and I'm applying that all over my lower lash line. And now I'm going back into Lucid, and I'm using that to highlight my inner corners. And then I'm taking my Lash Paradise, of course, and I'm just putting that all over my lashes. And that completes the eyes. It's a really, really easy look, yet it looks really beautiful. Now I am taking my Sugar Glow Kit and I'm using the Starburst to highlight all over my face, concentrating on the tops of my cheekbones as well as my nose and my Cupid's bow. So as you saw in the demo, I went for more of a natural and extremely glowy look today, and I really am loving how it turned out. I think that my eyes have a very natural but also slightly dramatic look because of the shade Parallel that I used on the outer corner, which is this deep brown here. So overall, I think that this is a really good palette. It's definitely not a staple palette for anybody's collection, but I think that it's really fun, and if you just like to collect makeup like me, then I think it is a great palette. The shades in here are really nice. The shade Unity right here, the one that I used as my initial transition shade, I really like it a lot. It's a good transition shade. It is a little bit yellow. It has a slight bit of a yellow undertone when I put it on my eyes. The shade Lure down here is really beautiful as well, but it is an extremely light lavender. It is pigmented, but it's just very light, and I like it as well. I think it pairs really beautifully with Eden, which, by the way, Eden I am obsessed with. It is so gorgeous. I am probably a little biased though, because pinky corally colors are definitely my favorite colors to wear on my eyes. It's just such a romantic and beautiful color, and it works so well with so many of the other colors in this palette. Lucid over here is another one that I am absolutely in love with in this palette. It looks white in the pan, but it comes off on your eyes as a really soft, beautiful gold shade. I love using it to highlight my inner corners as well as putting it all over the lid like I did today, and I think that it gives you such a soft, romantic look. The only shades that I haven't used in this palette so far are Throne, Osiris, and Sphere. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I basically bought this palette because of the shade Throne. I think that it's so beautiful and I was so excited to use it. But I was a little bit disappointed when I got it because it has more of like a black undertone almost. Like it's a really dark shade with teal glitters throughout. I was hoping that it was going to be more of just a teal shimmery shade, which I still think that it's beautiful. I have yet to figure out how to use it. And same goes for Osiris. It's just a very deep, dark shade, and I'm just still trying to figure out how to use it. I think it would look good with a dark smoky eye, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't wear deep, dark smoky eyes a lot, so I'm gonna have to try that one out still. And then as far as Sphere goes, honestly, I have no idea what to do with this shade. I know a lot of people are saying that. It's kind of misplaced in this palette, and I kind of agree. It's just a really neon yellow color, and it almost reminds me of like a yellow Sharpie. It isn't as intense when you put it on the eyes as it looks in the pan, but still, I don't think that it matches or flows very well with the color scheme of the palette. So I'm gonna have to play around with that one a little bit more and get back to you guys on the best way to use that shade in the palette. Aside from the look that I showed you guys in the demo that I did today, another one of my favorite looks is pairing the shades Saturn and Eternal together. I love how those look. I think that I was wearing that look in my BoxyCharm for October unboxing, and I cannot get enough of it. It's so gorgeous. Eternal is absolutely beautiful. Overall, I think that it's a great palette. Is it as good as the Modern Renaissance? No. Is it as good as Subculture? I personally like Subculture a lot, and so honestly, I'm gonna have to say no. I really enjoyed all the mattes that were in Subculture and the different looks that you could get. And I'm not saying you can't get a lot of looks with the Prism palette, but it definitely is different. I think that it actually pairs really well with those other two palettes. So if you do have all three or one of the either modern, Renaissance, or subculture, I think that you could pair them together and you're gonna get some amazing looks out of that. Now onto the Sugar Glow Kit. This packaging, first of all, it's gorgeous. Oh, I just love it so much. It's like a really pretty purple, sparkly packaging. It's so gorgeous. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And you're getting 4 shades, and this is $40. So honestly, I think that that is a really great deal. I mean, one Becca highlighter is $38. So in this kit, you're getting Marshmallow, Gumdrop, Butterscotch, and Starburst. And I do have to say that now that I've used this for a while, I have a pretty good idea of what I think about all these shades. And I can definitely say that Starburst is my absolute favorite. It's so gorgeous. I do love pinky highlights, and I think it really complements my skin tone a lot. And Starburst is absolutely beautiful. I really like this glow kit because I think that it's really good for my skin tone. I know a lot of Anastasia's glow kits have some deeper shades in them, which I think is amazing, and I think it's great that she is coming out with different shades that will suit everybody's skin tone. But this personally, for me, is the best one that I've seen so far that she's come out with for someone with light skin. Marshmallow is just a really, really light, really, really intense highlight, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Gumdrop I haven't used a lot, but it's beautiful as well. It's more of like a bronzy color, but it does have a pink shift to it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then Butterscotch is the one I've used the least. Out of all of these, it's more of like a bronzy. And I do want to say that is almost too deep for me right now. I think it will look better when I have more of a tan. But yes, if you love the Anastasia glow kits, or you're just looking for some amazing highlights that are a great deal and you have a different variety of beautiful shades, then I definitely would recommend the Sugar Glow Kit. And that's it for today's video, guys. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video and found it informative. If you did enjoy this video and you like watching other beauty content and tutorials, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Kathleen Rose Beauty. And don't forget to like this video and leave a comment letting me know if you liked the Anastasia Beverly Hills holiday collection, or if you picked it up or are planning to, and what your thoughts were on the collection. Again, thank you all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!